Welcome to the Hot Mic SE.
South Africans rejoices over the demise of Pravin Gordhan. The former Minister of Public Enterprises, Pravin Gordhan, has passed away, triggering a wave of diverse reactions across South Africa. His death marks the end of a political career that spanned decades. The response from many South Africans has been anything but sympathetic. Social media platforms have been flooded with strong polarized opinions, with many expressing outrage over his perceived legacy, particularly regarding his management of state-owned enterprises. Gordhan, a prominent figure in South Africa's post-apartheid political landscape, served in several key government roles, including as Minister of Finance and Minister of Public Enterprises. However, his tenure as head of the Department of Public Enterprises has drawn the most criticisms, with many South Africans accusing him of overseeing the collapse of many state-owned enterprises such as Eskom, Transnet, and South African Airways. As news of his death spread, some citizens took to social media to voice their satisfaction, blaming Gordhan for the struggles faced by millions of South Africans due to the failings of critical services like electricity, transport, and aviation. One Twitter user angrily reacted, "He killed our state-owned enterprises. He did nothing for black South Africans, and my ANC keeps him in all-powerful posts as we owe him. Did nothing, and he doesn't deserve a state funeral." Another commentator expressed similar sentiments, dismissing the idea of mourning Gordhan's demise. He has not passed away. People who pass away are good people, who were good citizens, who loved other people, who genuinely loved to see the growth of other people. He has died like a dog. Pravin's family, who kept quiet when South Africa was suffering because of their father. These comments reflect the deep frustration felt by many over Gordhan's leadership, particularly during the extended period of load shedding that has crippled the economy and impacted daily life. Under his leadership, Eskom, the nation's power utility, saw operational failures that resulted in persistent blackouts, which many believe exacerbated the country's economic woes. Gordhan's critics have often accused him of failing to reform South Africa's state-owned enterprises, allowing them to deteriorate under corruption, mismanagement, and inefficiency. For years, citizens have voiced their anger over what they see as the government's inability to provide stable services, from electricity to transportation, and many hold Gordhan personally responsible for these failures. On the other hand, some have defended Gordhan, arguing that he inherited deeply flawed and compromised institutions, many of which have been hollowed out by corruption and state capture during former President Jacob Zuma's administration. They see Gordhan as a principled figure who tried to restore accountability and integrity to government institutions, often in the face of internal resistance and sabotage. Despite these defenses, the outpouring of negative reactions to his death highlights how divided the public remains over his legacy. While some remember him as a dedicated public servant who stood against corruption, others view him as a symbol of the inefficiencies and failures that have plagued South Africa's economy in recent years. Gordhan's demise also raises questions about how the government will respond, particularly regarding funeral arrangements. Some citizens have already voiced their opposition to the idea of a state funeral, arguing that Gordhan's legacy does not warrant such an honor. He doesn't deserve a state funeral, one Twitter user insisted, echoing the views of many who feel Gordhan did not serve the interests of ordinary South Africans during his time in office. As the nation grapples with this loss, it is clear that Pravin Gordhan's impact on South African politics and economics will continue to be a topic of intense debate. His supporters may remember him as a man who tried to bring about reform, while his detractors will likely continue to see him as the architect of the state-owned enterprise failures that continue to burden the country today. Thank you all for watching, and please kindly share your take on the debate: should Pravin Gordhan be granted a state funeral or not? And please don't forget to kindly drop your comment, drop a like, and please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you.